Hey, what's up, friends and fam? This is Hypa, and I'm bringing you my Barbarian PvP build, and I have a PvE build as well that I will share with you. A little bit of footage of both. This will be a quick video. This thing is a beast. It's tough. It takes a hit, and it keeps on going, and I'm able to get out of CC. I'm able to cause shockwaves, stun, draw people in, and then whack them over the head with a big old axe. So it does its job. I never thought I would like Barbarian. Those of you that know me know that I'm a Tempest, or have been a Tempest since the beginning of time. Since Tempests came out, I've been playing it, and I absolutely love it. But I've branched out, as you've probably, if you follow me, you know that I've done Monk lately, and just recently Barbarian. This is the best I've ever seen Temptations end look. These wings that I got today are fantastic. And I don't even like purple. The blue flames, and when you're going down the elevator, like in the dungeons, the little sparkles are all flying off of him. He's cool. His chicken feet are a little weird. I don't know. Get those toenails clipped, buddy. Enough about that, or as other content creators like to say. Without further ado, let's jump right into this build. Alright, we're using Sunder, Cleave, Wrath of the Berserker, Undying Rage, and Lacerate, the primary attack. Brawler Paragon. My legendary gem setup, I included Spiteful Blood, which is amazing in this. The rotation of skills, you want to come in, hit Undying Rage, then Wrath of the Berserker, hit Cleave, Sunder into the melee, so you cause a shockwave and some stunning, and then just start whacking away and pay attention to your shield and your life, and then get out of there when your Undying Rage ends. Got Briar Creeper for the shoulder piece. It's a smash and gather for Sunder. And the chest piece is Steel Gospel. Oh, on the note of the Briar Creeper, I'm trying to get 4/4 on the affixes because it causes a shockwave when he sunders in. Steel Gospel is our chest piece. Sunder can be used while affected by loss of control and knockback, so this gives you some CC. Get out of jail free for half a second. You cannot do that more than once every 6 seconds, but enough. You get out of enough, especially after your Undying Rage ends and you need to get out of there. That's perfect timing to jump away. The Cleave essences are Armory Clutch. Armory Clutch is just for Cleave, empowering you, causing your primary attacks to strike with dual axes that have increased range. Mortal Resolve, Cleave damage increased by 1% for every 3% of life you are missing, so the weaker you are, the stronger you are. Kind of a contradiction in terms, but works perfectly. The Head Essence is for Wrath of Berserker. Solemn Vow increases your primary attack speed 30% for 3 seconds. Makes you go a little bit crazier. We're using Helmet Splitter. Steel Coat Berserker. Wrath of the Berserker now increases your movement speed, greatly reduces damage taken, and reduces the duration of loss of control. And then we have Exalted Demise for the Leg Essence. Undying Rage now converts a portion of your current life into a shield. This is great. And it also has a passive effect. When you take fatal damage, it procs Undying Rage. Ardent Fervor. Lacerate's attack speed is increased by 15% for 2 seconds. Perfect. For the green set item, secondary set, 4 pieces of Restitution and Blood, 2 pieces of Vithu's Urges, and 2 pieces of Mount Bank for PvP. And that is pretty much the setup. Brawler, I like to use Rugged for the size increase. Defender Sanctuary gives you a shield. Heavy Armor reduces the damage you take, stacks. Combat Expertise, Heavy Armor increases from 2 to 3%. And then Finishing Touch is the last one I really like to use. And then lastly, for Legendary Gems, basically the meta gem setup. Colossus Engine, Bloodsoaked Jade, Bottled Hope, Rolling Consequences, Blood Flow, Haunt Coil, and Leviathan's Tomb. I also throw in Spiteful Blood because it works amazing in this setup. It's probably my favorite defensive gem. And let's get into a little bit of gameplay footage. Oh, I like it. I love Barb. It's fun. That particular group right there, all very good players. I'm sure some of you recognize their names. It seems to be the typical group I match up with in the evenings, and I like fighting harder, fighting up. And I think it's kind of like the phrase that Steve Jobs had, where if you're the smartest man in the room, you're in the wrong room. Well, if you're the strongest one in the lobby, you're probably in the wrong lobby type thing. I'm learning a lot from these guys. I'm here to have fun, and on that note, let's jump into my freeze build that I've kind of adopted. I think I got some of it from Crane and some of it from Clanmate. Shoot, I watched so many videos I don't even know. I think most of this came from Crane now. Yeah, because I'm pretty new to Barb still. I love it though, and some people had requested these builds, so here we go. The skills, core skills. Lacerate is the primary attack, and then we have Sprint, Wrath of the Berserker, Cleave, and Whirlwind. Whirlwind being your main skill. The legendary items are essences. The shoulders are ox horns. When Whirlwind strikes the same enemy, it causes a bleed. This is very similar to the bleed build, if you've seen that too. 5 fresh claws. It shatters the enemy's armor. The reels of katas. This restores the channeling energy, so you can keep it uptime 100% as long as you're hitting. The helmet is Hunter's Sight. Sprint gives us a crit hit increase of 10%. The pants, Snowdrifter. This is where the ice comes from. A stacking chill to nearby enemies until they freeze, and they freeze solid. Somebody used this on me in Alley of Blood yesterday. I was like, what the hell? How did I freeze? Oh, this was it. One of the offhands here, Blood Seizure. Wrath of Berserker now throws you into a Bloody Rage. This is that stacking Blood Rage build. Roar of Persuasion no longer increases your attack speed. Instead, it now increases your critical hit damage and gives you life drain. And then finally, this last main hand, Borrowed Might. Cleave now grants you the power of the Ancients. Oh, this conjures a spirit that you'll see him like swing and stuff. It's like a orange ghost of yourself. Pretty cool. Using 4 pieces of Vithus for the attack speed bonus as well as the beneficial effect. And then 4 pieces of Edwinter. This gives us 15% damage increase, which is huge. And then chilled enemies in by 30% when attacking frozen ones. Bosses immune to chill and freeze effects will become marked, triggering those bonuses. So you can even trigger the 15% bonus on a boss. And then the 4-piece set, you have a 30% chance to freeze already chilled enemies for 3 seconds. When applying an additional chill to them, cannot freeze the same target more often than once every 10 seconds. So we just got more of a chance to freeze and chill and stop them in their tracks. I thought about doing this 6-piece set and checking it out too, but I didn't want to give up the attack speed bonus. Standard Brawler Paragon, probably gotten used to me coming up with this. These are the same ones I always use. Rugged, Defender Sanctuary, Heavy Armor, Combat Expertise, and Finishing Touch. Overloaded in this because you're hitting so often. I figured I'd try that. I think I'll probably go back to this one, Searing Flame. Jeez, if I had this one done, I would use it. I think Glacial Shards. I'm gonna actually redo this one, max out this one, and put the rest here. There we go. Chilling an enemy grants you glacial shards, stacking up to a maximum of 6. Damaging an enemy with your primary attack unleashes all glacial shards at the enemy, damaging and chilling them. That sounds perfect for this build. Brawler. Cool. Let's run a dungeon, see what this thing's all about. All right, that's Barbarian. Like I said, I'm loving it. Those are my two favorite builds, the Cleave Sunder build for PvP and this Freeze Whirlwind build for PvE. As always, I'm super grateful that you stopped and watched my video. Please like and subscribe. I am closing in on 1,000 subscribers, and I hope to share some more of these with you in the very near future. Thank you.